This is a brief introduction to IntoFocus, a class project for crowd-powered systems at Purdue University. We are Abdullah, Li-Hsin, and Sylvia. We introduce IntoFocus, which takes an image and iteratively anonymizes the personally identifiable information, or PII, within. PII, such as faces, tattoos, or credit card information. For our study, we restricted the type of PII to faces. We want to mitigate the potential risk for security threats such as identity theft or harassment due to the release of such confidential information. Blind or visually impaired people who might use crowdsourced solutions such as VisWiz to discover things about their surroundings or to process information within images might unknowingly open themselves to a security or privacy threat. Other uses for a solution might include the various crowdsourced image labeling tasks currently available, where the sheer number of images is too large for a single person to redact personal information. This anonymization is accomplished by first blurring the image and asking online crowd workers to locate any regions which might contain a face. We used Amazon Mechanical Turk to test our framework.
Here's our test interface. So suppose you, as a worker, believe that there's a face on the blob here. Here you can select to add a box. You can move the box, resize the box, to cover the location you believe has a face in it. We had up to 3 workers to do this for each image on each stage. The results we obtained from these stage 1 workers are combined to create a new image, which has a lower level of blur overall, but for the locations indicated by the crowd workers has a higher level of blur. This process is repeated 5 times.
This is what the results look like. We can see that in the first stage in image 1, that no workers added any boxes. Going on to stage 2, we can see that the workers added a lot of boxes here. In stage 3, we can see that only 1 worker added a box, but we can also see that everything that the previous workers had done are blurred out. We can also disable and enable the worker boxes. Nobody added any boxes in stage 4. It's clear they didn't find any faces. In stage 5, they covered faces that were not covered in the previous stages. And finally, now we see the final image. Applying the ground truth, we can see that they covered almost all the faces except the 2 in the back, which future refinements to the stage blur level would fix.